Con days, Salman Khan's family had been tampering with my career along with Poonam Sinha. Like the person who was sitting on top of my head putting all these jinns and jinnads in me, which are suspected to be either Shatrughan Sinha or the Narangs, that is Timmy Narang. He's also an asshole and greedy for free pussy. Or it was Shatrughan Sinha, like many people have said. People have even told me that his roommate used to be Salim Khan. So whatever it was, when Arbaz called me for the bung one, why did I refuse it and recommend Malaika instead? A woman who's aped me all her life. You do remember that when I took part in Big Switch, there was an attack there to harass me. You do remember in Big Boss how they created this whole honey trap for me to walk into. You do remember in Welcome Bari Mehman Nawazi Ki how there was an Anmol planted there to defame and irritate me. You do remember the character of Pooja Bedi from Big Boss. All Malaika Arora. All Malaika Arora did all this, along with, of course, the support of the sinners. But she was the main culprit in all of this, and I'm gonna fucking smash her dead now because she's getting too big for her boots. Today somebody walks up to me and says, what 401 Windsor apartment? That belongs to Malaika. I said, excuse me? Do I even know this bitch? Ever since when did they start having so much of control over my life and my properties? Here, I don't even have 100 rupees to pay the rickshaw on my way back from the gym. I don't have money to buy my cigarettes. My mother's not giving me any money and all my money is over. I'm living off the deposit I paid for my Bombay house so far. And let's not forget the 5 lakhs, which is in court going to be 1 crore for the harassment, 11 police complaints that I've lodged, and I'm filing it in court now because I've had enough with this fucked up family. I don't want to have anything to do with them. They've literally lived off me for 35 years. 15 years, 35 movies. They stole 35 movies off me. I'm living with such serpents. Malaika Arora has put some cameras or whatever this Jinnad is her doing probably. Because in my own house, my work is always hindered. My whole family is against me. They don't support me in any manner. Why? Who's put the spell? So let's get to that. When I used to live in the Videocon guest house, I did tell you how Malaika used to keep on stealing all my shows. The Videocon shows used to keep on using me as a ladder to be a part of Shah Rukh Khan's Om Shanti Om, whatever cameo she did, like she was, anybody wanted her there, right? So they all have really fucked with me at all times, all right? Either she was doing this by sleeping with Shatrughan Sinha, which everybody says she does, or she was doing this by sleeping with Dhoot and his son, who had put the medium on top of my head. Whatever it was her game. Because she was properly dating them. That's why they made me refuse all these movies. They kept on stealing 35 movies and gave it to all of Salman Khan's girlfriends. So it was obviously somebody from his family who was keeping very close tabs on him who was doing all this to me. And in all probabilities, it was Malaika and Arbaz. Or even Sohail for that matter. Do I even know these people? Do I meet them in public? Do they acknowledge my existence? And they live off me? Wow, what a life I live. And that's why they put jinns in me to blind me. To blindfold me so that I can't expose them. I don't get to know the truth and I keep on playing hide and seek with my own, problems in life. I don't get to the truth that who's the actual criminal over here. So the person who's putting the jinns and jinnad was obviously the actual criminal because he's the one who's blindfolded me from the truth. And of course, Malaika and all these people have also fucked around more than they have the capacity or audacity or designation in life to. You know what I'm saying? औकात नहीं है उन लोग की इतना mess करने से मेरे साथ. When I was watching the elimination episode, I said if my father was in power, he would have sent his people and got the set broken down. You're talking about power to me, you fucking old hag, and your whole fucked up, greedy, salivating Muslim family who's robbed me of 35 movies, usurped my properties. You talking to me, the daughter of Chief Commissioner of Income Tax, Mumbai? You'd have fucking sent his people and broken down Big Boss's set in ND studio had he known that you all have you've been playing with my life so badly so far. And that you put jinns in me to blindfold me and love the people who are wrecking me. Excuse me, you little fucking salivating, greedy beggars. Beggars, beggar. or instead hack the phone and stalk her and steal all her movies. And if you all feel that anywhere, if you feel skeptical about the fact that did Pooja really get those movies and did these people only steal her movies, please go back and watch all those reality shows and watch how they have planted these girls to harass me and to defame me. Pooja Bedi is a naked example of that. Naked example. And it started with Big Switch, Natasha, and then Siddharth. Then in Bigg Boss, you saw the whole conspiracy and trap was laid before I walked in. And I walked in there sacrificing Jism too. I walked in there sacrificing Survivor. Why in the fuck do I even need to go to a greedy, salivating family's reality show where they're going to rape me, defame me, and, wreck me for the rest of the 9 years that followed? Why in the fuck do I have to even associate with such people? That's what I want to know. It's because of the jinns. It's because of the jinns. The jinns have been put in me to hide the actual criminals. The jinns have been put in me to love the people who wreck me. The jinns have been put in me to treat the people who've kept me in mediocrity for 15 years as family. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold it. Hold it. Enough. Now that I'm not sparing anybody and even talking about how these people have put jinns in me and, raped me themselves and circulated me in their circles, you think I'm going to spare you? Everybody tells me that Arbaz Khan is as responsible for your downfall as is Shatrughan Sinha and his family. Everybody used to tell me this. I was not ready to listen. And why was Arbaz doing all this? To satiate Malaika's ambitious, dried up, old haggard pussy. Right? That's why she's gone and she's posted so much of shit about me on the internet. That's why she has wrecked me on YouTube by putting all those videos. Haven't you seen those viral videos when I was in Delhi? When he was shooting there for Sultan and his shit was shooting there for some fucked up golf film, which eventually came and shot in Pune on my father's contact. Anil Shivlekar is my father's contact. He's not even Shatrughan Sinha's contact. Shatrughan Sinha met him through my father. Sohail Khan comes to Pune and shoots Freaky Ali in Anil Shivlekar's golf course. My father's contact. And these people don't even mention my name. Really? My Bombay apartment that I've been making a hue and cry about is Malaika's apartment? Really? For how long are you fucking wannabe beggars who've lived off me, you fucking parasites? For how long are you going to keep on, freeloading off me? For how long? I'm going to sit here and watch it and live in the delusion of the jinns you put in me? Huh? For how long is this shit going to continue? They are roaches. Exactly. Look at them. What fucking greedy, salivating haramis. हराम के खाने की आदत पड़ चुकी है. हरामी. Hey babe, looking glamorous. You're better than the Bang movies. You bet. Rickshawala movies where people come to see Salman doing pelvic thrusts and Sonakshi shaking her tits, and that too Gaon Wali Bhikaran Dehati film. But you watch it. Dabangg 3 is gonna be in such deep shit for them having made a sacrificial lamb out of me. People were sending me messages when they were in Jaipur and they'd put a jinn in me to burn. People were messaging me, why are you hashtagging ban Dabangg 3? Aren't you indirectly still promoting their movie? Are you their PR? Have they made a PR out of you? Are you their publicist? I said, fuck off. Excuse me. I'm going to fucking act with Shah Rukh Khan. I'm going to act with Prabhas. Who are these people? Who are these people? They've only lived off me. They're salivating little dogs, greedy dogs, who have used me, used my father's contacts, and given all the bounties of it to Sonakshi. Because a father was sitting there with his fart ass on my head for all these years. You don't remember? Vinsa Sridevi. What was that whole Sridevi bullshit, huh? Sitting on my head with a tantric and leaving Jin Nad on me. You were literally using me every second of the day. And at night, first you satiated your own lust and you circulated me within your circle. That's what you bastards did. Whether it was Viendut, whether it was Narang, whether it was Khan, whether it was Sinha, none of you fucking four fucked up families spared me sexually. You all raped me. Okay? There's no fucking running away from that. You understand? So when I was living in Windsor and my vacation picture with an eagle on my hand was lying by my bedside, how did that suddenly become the still of the bung one? Is where I'm at. And Arbaz Khan, you think you're the king of the world? If I refuse your movie, you're going to steal 35 movies in a duration of 15 years and keep me average because a dried up, haggard old cunt called Malaika is jealous of me? And she's going to usurp my house after all that crime? And I'm going to sit here watching it? And then when I want to come back to Bombay and rent a place and live, you're going to make my life miserable that I have to lodge 11 police complaints? And you think I'm going to sit here tied up in your jeans? Whether you put it, whether you get Poonam Tantrik to put it, whatever in the fuck you both bloody bastard of families who live off my father's contact do. I told you. Sohail Khan was shooting for Freaky Ali in Noida's golf course. It was too expensive for him. So he came and he shot on my father's contact, Anil Shivlekar's golf course in Pune, who's also my neighbor and also owns the compound we stay in. Has Sohail Khan ever taken my name? Has Sohail Khan ever given me any movies in main lead? Should I get into more deep details how he has wrecked my life and sexually abused me? So stay within your seams and know who the boss is. Because if anybody walks up to me and says that my Windsor apartment is Malaika's, I'll tear Malaika into so many pieces she won't be able to put herself together back again. And indeed, Pooja Bedi on Bigg Boss is Malaika. That is Malaika's real life character. And what a conniving bitch. And literally chasing me. Literally stalking me. Chasing and stalking me. Everybody told me the black magic on you has been done from somebody in Salman Khan's family. Salman Khan's sister. So now we know who it is. It's Malaika. Because she's the one who's had the maximum amount of advantage as far as I'm concerned. She goes and sleeps with all my friends. I told you I saw Sonakshi under Bala's house, but also Malaika has been sleeping with him. They're seeing my vlogs and their cunts are on fire because they are being fucking stripped naked. So Bala calls me up today and he says that you don't have to talk like an 18-year-old. I said, but I'm only 27. For 15 years, you bastards have sat on my head and paused my life by jinns and jinnads, by tantrics and by black magic. So I am refreshing my life from that day when I entered that brothel Kamatipura called Videocon Guest House. And the age you paused my life was 27 years. And you paused it for 15 years. Or probably less than that, whatever. No, they paused my life much earlier. But I'm still being generous. I'm saying 27. And for the next 15 years, I'm going to be only 27. And let me see how Malaika pays Wikipedia guys and tells them to put my age as 44 because she's 44. Because she's haggard with a kid. Fucking Rand has traveled the world on my account using me as a ladder, using me as a PR. You'll make me a PR. Your movie, does it even have my standards? Does it even have my standards? Considering all your ideas are stolen off my vacation pictures, you shits. Tell me that first. Wannabes? greedy, salivating dogs who've lived off me and treat me as a PR, I'll tear you apart. Who in the hell do you think you are? How dare people walk up to me and say that your Windsor apartment is Malaika's? कैसे जिन्नात डाले इस बुड्ढी ने वहां? ब्लैक मैजिक के केस में अंदर जाना है क्या? जाना है तो बोलो. Because the 5 lakhs they made me waste in Bombay in those 90 days is going to be 1 crore compensation in court. For every small fingering that this cunt does, she'll have to pay 100 times manifold amount in compensation. Be very and very clear and aware of that. The moment I finished my live yesterday, she goes and she starts posting yoga videos and everything. Everybody is messaging me. She's aping you again, Pooja. She's getting so very insecure that you're getting on with it. You're finally getting back to who you were before you entered that brothel of a Videocon guest house and these bastards took over your life. She's so bloody scared because she knows she's going to jail. Along with Sonakshi, of course, who's milked my problems to the core too. Your hair is almost as straight as their lies, darling. So tell me, what are the lies? Why don't you guys punch in your comment box and tell me? How did you party if you don't have money, babes? Where is all the money spent? Money is spent on my everyday life. My gym, my this, that. All the money is spent there. How long does a certain amount last? Every day we spend. And money drifts apart. So for the 5 lakhs that they harassed me and, duped me off, they'll have to pay 1 crore in court. For all the harassment and all the rape that they were doing in my own house in Khar. Enough is truly enough. Not going to take any of your fucking shit here. पाँव के तलवे क्या चेक करो? मुझे तो पता है कि कुछ मुझ में डाला है. मैंने आपको कल भी बताया. जब मैं सुबह उठी हूँ कल, I can feel that there's some gin in me because I'm going good, I'm looking nice, I'm being myself, I'm talking the way I always did before I entered that brothel of a guest house. So they are not liking it. And who is doing this black magic? It's pretty obvious. The moment I put up my live, Malaika starts aping me. So it's pretty obvious she's the one who's doing all this. When she came to Pune for a holy event, I actually went and gave her gifts. My father had just expired. It was the other end of Pune, some gaon, bloody dirty fucking place where she was having her event. I went backstage and I left her gifts. And when I came back home, the first thing that came on Instagram is that, do you know that she watches you? Do you know that she's spying on you? Do you know that's how she's aping you and trying to be you? And that's something she's been doing for 15 years now, to stay ahead of you. So where are the lies? It's all the truth. Tell me you can't handle it. So who's the real Bhabhi ji? Who's the real Poonam here? Of course Poonam is involved, because she hid these people and took it all on her name in the greed to get her daughter back into the bunk 3. To maintain relations with their family. Fake. Bitch, you are no less. They are jealous of your beauty, darling. Both on the outside and the inside. Somebody is sending me a Wikipedia link, okay? Day before yesterday on WhatsApp. They're saying, is this you? So I went through it. Everything was mine, but the age was written as 44. I'm not 44. I'm 27. So I said, no, this is not me. Who's going on the internet and tampering with my Wikipedia profile? Now somebody calls me up and says, no, they're saying you're the same age as Poonam. I said, Poonam is Sonakshi's mother. How can I be the same age as Poonam? Saying, no, Poonam is 44 because Poonam is actually Malaika. So that's why they're calling you 44 because Malaika is the most insecure of you. Because she's lived off you all these years. Keeping you hidden, she hogged the limelight. That's how desperate she is for limelight. Along with Sonakshi and Shatrughan, of course. That's what they told me. This Habaro is the one. Habaro is Poonam. And because she's 44 years old, she's putting you as her age. Because she's so insecure of you. But her saying I'm 44, it makes no fuck of a difference. I'm 27. I'm going to be the main lead actor in A-grade movies. Some are going to be announced this year. Some are going to be announced next year. Next year they'll be releasing. So if an old hag who's lived off me, who watches me to ape me, who does black magic on my father and kills him, has been doing black magic on me along with Poonam for the longest time, is insecure. She can go stick a dildo up her cunt or her ass because nobody's fucking her from here onwards, no matter how sexy she tries to project herself to be. So if Malaika left Arbaz, how much of it is true? What are they doing inside? Only God knows. They're showing in the media. Both of them collectively stole 35 movies of mine. Okay? Because Malaika was insecure and jealous of me. So is she some queen of the world, president of the world, that I will not get justice because a fucking habro cunt from a fucking fucked up family which has also kicked her out? Apparently, at least for the media. I'm gonna stay under her dictatorship. You've got a fucking hope in hell. You're always welcome to come to Birmingham to have a break from it. Thank you. I'll see. You will have 35 more opportunities that will be bigger and better than theirs, Pooja. Your fame and light will blind them permanently, and that's what I want. It's about time. It's truly about time. Now that we are pulling out each and every skeleton from the closet, nobody is going to be truly spared because they think that they can, a friend of mine on Instagram direct message sent me a very correct message and I forwarded it to everybody. And that message said that I'm a transgender woman and the amount these men have collectively robbed of you, used you, and put a gin in you after that in the fear that they will be exposed and put in the jail. And put a gin in you to make you believe that they love you and they're your family. The same people who are wrecking you for the longest time. These people need to be imprisoned. And that really did start opening up my eyes. That they've put a gin in me. Why? Because they have been living off me like parasites for 15 years now. So they put a gin to safeguard themselves from not going to the prison. Because when the gin is there, I'm blindfolded, I'm going to be very nice to them, I'm going to think, Salman Khan is my boyfriend and all. Oh, fuck off. What do you do for me, you bloody bastard? What have you done for me so far? I only talk to the people who do something for me. He's donating 25 lakhs to PV Sidhu. How about paying the compensation you owe me first? So, in any case, so they put this gin in me to blind me, to like them and talk about them and promote their movies backhandedly. Oh, fuck off, you bloody beggars, salivating, greedy, classless dogs. You live off me. The bitches you fucking nurture in your clan live off me. By stealing my movies, you get girlfriends. That's how wannabe you are. So stay within your seams, like I always say. Enough is enough. Babes, there's a ditzy named Guy lady in your profile. She's sending your boob shaking lives to everybody. Really? She claims to be from Canada and claims to be my friend. Is she another Vida? Sex hungry, power hungry bitch like Malaika Sonakshi? Can you rap like you did to Gangsta's Paradise, Pooja? Oh, sure. Let me do my rap. My hotter than you rap. Okay. Yesterday she dared to struggle. Today she dares to win. Take a listen. प्यार किया सबसे, सभी पे एतबार किया, मेरी ही जिंदगी से इन्होंने खिलवाड़ किया, मुझ पे शमशान जगाया क्यों, मुझ पे भूत भेज भेज के सताया क्यों, देना है जवाब उन्हें मुझे तड़पाया क्यों, पैसे मेरे छीन के मुझे ही बदनाम किया, मेरी ही नकल की मुझे परेशान किया, मेरी कॉपी करते हो, फेक लगते हो, गॉड से हुई एक मिस्टेक लगते हो, बट कर्मा बूमरैंग्स, यू गेट सर्व व्हाट यू डिजर्व, जो भी मेरे साथ किया वही मैं लौटाऊंगी, तेरी ही कब्र में तुझे दफनाऊंगी, इसे डोमिनेट कोई कर नहीं सकता, डोंट यू नो, शी इज पूजा मिश्रा, पूजा मिश्रा, पूजा मिश्रा, बिच. Is there a possibility that Malaika put Jins and Arbaz and Sohail too? I don't know. Ask them. What do I know? What do I care? They are living off my father's contacts. I don't talk to freeloaders. Tell them to do something for me to even take their name in my life. Pooja, I love you, but fucking stop being racist to Muslims. No, I'm not being racist to Muslims. I've got nothing against Muslims. My father's best friend was a Muslim, and I still remember on Eid, my father used to go to his house and they used to, celebrate it together. I've got nothing against Muslims. But my point is that what have these people done to me? And for how long are they going to keep on getting away with it? You know what I'm saying? Everybody used to tell me this is Salman Khan's sister who's doing all this to you. I said, he doesn't have any sister, he's got that Arpita or whatever. He said, no, it's Salman Khan's sister. It's somebody from his family who doesn't wish you well, who's exceedingly jealous of you, who doesn't want you to work in his movies, who wants to be you. So now it's pretty obvious. It's Malaika, the fucking cunt. She's gonna go to jail and be hanged to death because this Jin Jinnat has literally killed my father. So for all the black magic that she's been doing onto me, oh, do you all know about that Egypt show that they robbed off me? JCB is this heavy vehicle company, and they invited me to Cairo, to JW Marriott, to, do this thing, anchor and do a dance performance for the annual awards ceremony. It was a corporate event. So I said, okay, I'll do it. They were paying me very little money, but I said, I'll do it, compared to whatever. But at that time, it was okay. Right now, I'm expensive. So, I came back to Pune, and I don't know what black magic this Malaika did on me, and now it's all falling in place. Just hear this whole incident out, and you'll completely agree with me. So, I came back to Pune, and I suddenly got this skin problem, like chicken pox or something. And I went to the dermatologist. He said, you won't be able to travel. They won't let you sit on the flight if you have this condition. So I use affirmations. I use the power of my subconscious mind to get out of the whole disease, yeah? And yet I boarded the flight and I went and I performed. I anchored to applauses, and how? There were Lebanese background dancers performing with me. And people were jumping on stage to hold my hand. Yet, you know how Lebanese are. Lebanon is known to be the country where the maximum plastic surgeries take place. So Lebanese women are considered to be very perfect in terms of their bodies and their faces. And there were Lebanese background dancers, and yet I fucking killed it. And everybody was after me. Then after that, we went for a cruise on the Nile. I met Omar Sharif's family. And there, they invited me for their family event. You know, they said, we really liked your whole event today. We love the way you dance. We love the way you conduct yourself. You're so charming. You're so with it. We want you to come back for our family event. So I said, I'd love to. So then he put me onto his event organizer, whose number I saved in my phone. I came back to the Windsor apartment. I couriered them. At that time, there was no email and websites and such, you know, the internet hadn't taken over. And I couriered them my whole profile. Omar Sharif's family, his event organizer, who he'd put me onto. And they never got back to me. I tried calling him, I couldn't get through, and there were a lot of communication gaps because they'd hacked my phone. Arbaz had hacked my phone, and Malaika had hacked my phone. And then, after around a month, I read in Bombay Times that Malaika was on the cruise at Naya. So isn't it obvious it was Malaika and Arbaz who was stealing 35 movies of me? Isn't it obvious that they were the ones who were planting all these people in every reality show that I participated in to harass me and defame me? From Natasha and Siddharth and Big Switch to Pooja Bedi, Mehak and Lakshmi in Big Boss to Anmol in Welcome Bari Mehman Nawazi ki, to the Tangent Furniture campaign, which was by purpose shot by Bruna and published in competition to my Durian campaign because I refused to pay Poonam any hafta. So you see, Sinha and Khan, and especially Malaika from the Khan family, who was robbing me, after me, competing with me. Imagine, she's such an insecure cunt. Just because she's 44, she's actually paying money to people to edit my Wikipedia and write 44 there because she's 44. But you're 44 after having lived a very good life. You're 44 after using me and my hard work as a ladder. You have lived all those 44 years of your life. I've been caged for 15 years. So my life starts at 27. And that's where I'm going to be for the next 15 years. And let me see who can challenge that. And whosoever challenges that, you are the first person who will go to jail. Be forewarned. You parasites who live off my father's contacts like Anil Shivlekar. Wannabes. Shah Rukh Khan has to take my name for Salman Khan to blurt out my name. Excuse me, I deal only with leaders. People who have the guts, who have the capacity, and who are sexy enough to lead the pack like Shah Rukh Khan. I've seen Sonakshi Sinha bullying Salman Khan and bullying Akshay Kumar. After that, you're not sexy in my eyes. You come across as a pussy. You come across as a wuss. You come across as a sissy girl. After that, you expect me to respect you and find you sexy. Oh, please, you're not good enough for me to be interested in. Has Sonakshi Sinha ever had the guts to bully Shah Rukh Khan? Has Sonakshi Sinha ever had the guts to bully Shah Rukh Khan? Yes or no? No. So he's the sexiest amongst you all bunch of fucking, gays. That's what you all are. Getting bullied by a fucking illegitimate bitch. You bloody pussies. You'll never have my respect. Pooja, what about Arjun Kapoor? What about Arjun Kapoor? You're very strong. Salman doesn't represent us all. Are you okay, Han? No, I'm not. You should start doing makeup tutorials. I worship you. Really? Haramis. Yeah, they are haramis. They've been living off me and they put a jinn in me so that I can't see how much they've lived off me. You see? Can you say my name? ANI Aesthetics. I just did. Pooja, add me to your life, then I will buy your book tomorrow. Well, you're already on my life, and you don't have to give me bribes. Really, if you want to buy my book, truly you want to read it, you're most welcome to buy it. Don't give me these bribes. You're a true independent woman. I look up to you. What about your reality show? Well, you saw how they planted all these bitches there to defame me and to make my life miserable. They are pit bulls. You're a pretty chick. Someone's screen record. Habra, yeah. How come the jinns are not friends with you yet? The jinns are not friends with me yet? What jinns? Yeah, so who was putting the jinns? How can the jinns be friends when they've been sent here to harass me and to blindfold me so that these people don't go to jail? They live sad lives trying to destroy such a beauty like you. Tell me about it, darling. 15 years they kept me hidden. Malaika kept me hidden. She used to tell the IFA organizers, Viscraft, you take me, don't take Pooja. I'll go and dance there, don't take Pooja. Along with Sonakshi and Poonam, of course. Leave. Counting down 1 and she sold for whatever. You need to make a sacrifice for a jinn. It's 125, dude. First of all, what? Pooja, are you going to give me your book? No, I'm sorry. You're going to have to purchase it. You have to believe in God to believe in jinns, which you don't. No, I'm an atheist. I don't believe in God. I don't believe in these fucking jinns who've been sent here to misguide me. Habdo is 2 rupee people. Yeah, she is. She's a fucking bitch. Insecure, haggard bitch. Who's lived a full, complete, enjoyed 44 years of her life. And she wants to make a 27-year-old into a 44-year-old. She's such an insecure little cunt. Pooja, I would say I love you, but you have a wife. Excuse me, wife? I'm a heterosexual and I'm unmarried. Yeah, but 15 years back, Sonakshi wasn't even in the industry, so I told you. It was Malaika and Sonakshi. Pooja, I want you to have my ankle, please. Please have my ankle. Pooja, come to my wedding. Well, you'll have to pay me. I'm not going to come there for free. So there you go. So that's the truth that I wanted to reveal today. That these people have taken over my life. I used to go for these conferences, and whenever I used to get annoyed that why aren't they taking me as an anchor or why aren't they calling me on stage as a speaker, they used to say Gand, Gand, Gand. I used to never understand. It was Malaika who was hiding me all these years, along with, of course, Sonakshi and Poonam, who were working in tandem with her because they're as insecure. And they wanted to milk the spider web I was stuck in. If somebody's going to walk up to me and say your Windsor Tower apartment is Malaika's, I'll fucking smash your fucking face. Why do you think she apes me so much? Why does she ape me so much? Because she's usurped everything from my life, from my properties to my image. She's the one who put the YouTube videos. It's Malaika who put the YouTube videos which went viral of me fighting in Karol Bagh and the hotel beating staff. It was Malaika. She's the one who's terminated 13 lakh Condé Nast deal, 8 lakh HT deal, 1 lakh deals with Cosmopolitan, Elle, Vogue, so many magazines, so many papers. She's the one who terminated my MediaNet contract, which had given me a nervous breakdown in 2011. It was all Malaika. And Sinas played along with her because they didn't want to ruffle Salman Khan's feathers because they wanted to serve their daughter to him. And later they put jinns in me or whatever, drug me and serve me to Sohail and Arbaz of all the losers on the face of this earth. I have very different taste in men. I don't sleep with fucking wannabe supporting actors and losers. Be very fucking clear on that. And I don't want to have anything to do with Salman Khan also. Chal hat, napunsak kahin ka. सोनाक्षी सिन्हा से बुली होता है. मर दे तू. जा लक्ष्मी के साथ जा. हिजड़े की तरह ताली बजा. हट. Enough. Malaika, you fucking break her teeth, habdo, parasite. Parasite she is. Why does she keep on aping me? Why does she keep on stealing my identity? She's getting something out of it. Think. She's a materialistic 44-year-old conniving, scheming Buddhan who's robbing something of me. That's why she wants to be me. Ever thought of that? Ever thought of that? Why is she aping me so shamelessly? There's something there that she's robbed of me, that she wants to keep hidden. Besides, keep me hidden in entirety for fucking 15 years. Okay guys, so I'm going to go now because, this was something I needed to get off my chest because this bitch is getting too big for her boots. This old haggard Buddhan who's a parasite who's lived off me for fucking 15 years, stolen 35 movies of mine, given it to Salman Khan's circle of girlfriends. This bitch who stalked me, robbed me of assignments and done them herself or gotten it done by somebody in her group. This bitch who's plagiarized me and keeps on still plagiarizing me means how shameless can somebody get? This bitch who's usurped my Bombay apartment. She's dead. And I came live just to declare that. Because nobody's going to be spared. When I want my life back the way it was before I entered that Kamatipura for Videocon guest house, I will have my life back the way it was before I entered that Kamatipura for guest house. You better start understanding that well and good now. Because you're going to see me in the theaters, in the big screen, in main lead roles, in A-lister films very soon. So get yourself mentally prepared for that shock, you bastards. First of all, you wreck my life and then you put jinns in me to blindfold me so that you don't go to jail. Huh? You think you're very smart? Well, you are standing naked in front of the whole world. I just stripped you naked. So out with it, out of my life, out of my system. Fuck out of here.